Hello, star boys and girls. Welcome to Miss Deborah's Teaching and Learning YouTube channel. So today, guys, we're going to learn how to create an acrostic poem using words and phrases. So right before we start, I'd like you to ask yourself a question. What is the meaning of the word acrostic? So acrostic can be referred to a poem or a word puzzle which contains letters in a line. Now take a look at the screen and tell me what you notice. Ask yourself why the letters of the word sun are represented with words and phrases. What do you notice, guys? What do you observe? You can see the letter S is represented with a phrase, shines brightly. The letter U is represented with another phrase, up in the sky. You can also see the letter N is also represented with another phrase, nice and warm on my skin. Wow. And I think these letters all relates to the word sun. We all know the sun shines brightly. The sun is also up in the sky and not beneath. You see, the sun is also nice and warm on our skin. Now ask yourself what this is all about. Why do we have the letters of the word sun represented with words that relates to the meaning of the word sun? So what is an acrostic poem? An acrostic poem uses the letters in a topic word to begin each line of a poem, just like the previous word sun. In acrostic poem, you can write short or long phrases. All the lines of the poem must be about the topic word, which runs down the side, just like the letter S, U, and N, which represents sun. And we have phrases, which all the alphabets represent. So now, guys, let's talk about how you can create an acrostic poem. If you are asked to create an acrostic poem independently without assistance, how would you be able to do that? Now, here are steps you have to follow when you want to create an acrostic poem. First, you have to think of a word for a person, a place, a thing. Basically, you have to think of a noun, or you have to think of an idea. Next, you have to put each letter on its own line, just like the previous word we used, which is sun. You can see it right here, sun. This is when you have come up with a word you want to use for your acrostic poem. Then you have to think of words about what the poem is. And then you have to line up the letters accordingly in lines. Now, after that, you have to put the words on the lines of the letters. And finally, guys, you have a go for a beautiful read aloud. Now, here is an example. We are going to create an acrostic poem using a noun. Remember, a noun is a name of a person, a name of a place, an animal, or a thing. And here we have the name of an animal, dog. So we have to follow the necessary steps in order to create our acrostic poem independently. We have to start with the first letter of the word dog. Now you can see the word dog has been aligned accordingly. D, O, G. Now we have to think of a word or phrase that starts with the letter D. And here I have dogs are caring. You can see I have come up with a phrase. Dogs are caring. And each word or phrase has to relate with the word you have chosen for your acrostic poem. And now we have to think of the next alphabets. Oh, we have to think of a word or a phrase that relates with the word we have chosen for our acrostic poem. O, obedient and clever. And we have the next one, the letter G, gentle, soft pets. And we all know that dogs are caring, they are obedient and clever, they are gentle, and they are equally soft pets. I believe you all agree to that. And now, guys, I have created an acrostic poem for myself as a teacher. Here displayed on the screen, we have an acrostic poem for the word teacher. You can all see the letters has been lined up accordingly. And here, for the word teacher, we are not using phrases. We are using words. Remember, you can use words and phrases. You can also use describing words for your acrostic poem. Now, for the first letter, we have the letter T, thoughtful. We have the letter E, which comes next, encouraging. The letter A, amazing. The letter C, caring. The letter H, hardworking. The letter E, enthusiastic. And the last letter, which is the letter R, resourceful. You all know a teacher is thoughtful, encouraging, amazing, caring, hardworking, enthusiastic, and resourceful. I believe I possess all of these qualities. Hopeful. Okay, so now guys, it's time for you to challenge yourself. Here we have a task displayed on the screen. I'd like you to create an acrostic poem using the letters of your name. I would also like to encourage you to try this independently without assistance. I believe my star boys and girls created a beautiful acrostic poem using the letters of their names. So this is the end of the lesson for today. I'll see you in our next lesson. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.